Tratando de hacer el chingón y vos. Yeah? Ready? Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to replace the brake pads and the rotors off of a 2011 Honda CRZ EX. Okay, first things first, gotta remove the tires. And see what we're working with. Okay, so before you release the piston from the caliper, what you need to do is open your hood and you're gonna release the pressure of the cylinder. So that way you don't have to bleed your brakes. So simply just remove the cap and leave it there. Alright, so the very first thing you want to do is release the piston, so that way when you go back in there with the new brake pads, you don't have to deal with that and you don't break the seal. So what I usually do is I try to get the brake pad, with the brake pad, slowly and gently just push the cylinder back all the way, just little by little. You're gonna feel a little bit of pressure, and that's okay. The good thing is that you guys already released the pressure up there at the on the little tank. So you just go as much as you can. Just be careful, not too hard and not too fast. You're gonna feel it give in, so that's what you want to do. Okay, and once you're done releasing the pressure on that, you're gonna go ahead and remove. You have two bolts right here. You have two 12s, one up here, one on the bottom, and then right behind the caliper, and if you want to see up here, there is a 17 on the top and then a 17 on the bottom. You'll remove those after, and that's just to remove this whole bracket. Right here, this bolt is the 17. So again, first the 12s, then you release the actual caliper, and then to remove the bracket, if you're gonna replace the rotors, you have to remove this part as well. Okay? Okay, so this is your piston. This is the piston we were moving all the way back. See, if you, as you can see, I didn't go all the way down ideally, and I think at some point we're gonna have to do it. But since it's already almost all the way back, it'll be easier. All right, so this spin, don't forget, don't lose it, because you're gonna have to put it back on. Okay, and you should have one with your new kit. And then we're gonna remove the brake pads. At this point, doesn't matter how, because you're gonna remove the whole thing. So look at this babies right there. It's basically metal to metal. Yeah, so there's one. That's the other one. So bracket comes out. And now what we need to do is we're gonna remove this puppy right here. In order to do that, you have two screws right here, so you're gonna have to remove those. All right, so I encountered a problem. These little bolts right here that usually keep the rotor in place, sometimes they're gonna be seized, and if they are, don't panic. You might strip them, which I did, and so that's why I bought a while ago this little handy tool right here. It's called Pro Grab It. So this bad boy right here, you get your drill and you drill the rest of it out, and you're basically making a hole, and with the other side you bring it out. You basically put it into your drill. Let me show you. So you basically get your drill, one side of the tip. You're supposed to just remove whatever's in there. I already did, but just to show you how you're gonna make the hole. And then with the other side, once you put it the other way, you go towards your left, which is clockwise. No, what's it? Counterclockwise. And then once you go in here, I'm not gonna do it with this one because I don't want to grip it because I already did with the other one. So you go here, and once it gets stuck, you can remove it off your drill. And this is the example I have right here. So this bad boy, and then you're gonna get one of these adjustable wrenches. You're gonna hold it. It was pretty hard when I already loosened it up, just to give you an idea. And then you just basically turn it, and this is what it does. I'm gonna show you once the bolt is out, because this thing was seized in there, as you can see there. Okay, so now it's stuck in there. It's basically, you're just pulling it out by force. Okay, so if you guys strip the tread right here, don't worry about it, don't sweat it, just get this thing and that thing will take it out. So this is your disc right here. This is the reason why we are removing and replacing these rotors, because so simply sometimes they're gonna be stuck and then it's gonna be really hard to pull them out, but this one luckily is really easy and simple. So you see this right here, this is no bueno, and this in the back is still okay. But if you turn these rotors, most likely are gonna be too thin, so we decided to go ahead and purchase a brand new kit. Okay, I already unpacked the parts. I have them right here laying on the floor. Make sure you don't touch any of these parts because they're lubricated, so at the time when we break in the brakes, you know, everything is clean and you don't have any marks. Okay, so we already put our disc right there. We're gonna put our bracket, and then we're gonna put our caliper with our brand new pads, and I'm gonna show you how to put them on, okay? And that, my friends, that's how you replace your rotor, your brake pads, and you're good to go. Okay, so this is a 2011 Honda CRZ. We're gonna move on to the rear brake pads and rotors. This is a little difficult, so I'm gonna show you. So before you guys remove the caliper, make sure you remove the line right here for the e-brake. So that way you guys have more space and basically so you guys can remove this line. So I'm gonna show you, you remove that and then your caliper will be able to come out of it. Boom, done. Okay, so this piston in the back is different because as you can see, it's got this little cross right here. So instead of pressing this thing, what you're gonna do, I'm using a crowbar and we're gonna put it through here. And I'm gonna show you. So basically you're gonna screw it in. So just go like that, righty-tighty. And you're gonna see the piston go in. It shouldn't be that hard to screw this thing in, but we'll see. Okay, so I think that should be sufficient. Right there, it's fine. And now you can put your brand new brake pads, and then you're good to go. Get on back on the road again. Vamos. Bang. ¿Te gusta? No?
Really though, no.
I think we're good. Se los ponemos.